everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Yellow. So we now have all the gym badges, which means it's finally time to go, take our butts over to the Pokemon League. Because now we can get past, all of the roadblocks. But there's one more surprise waiting for us as we try to go along here. What? Ash? What a surprise to see you here! So you're going to Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool! Then I'll whip you, Ash, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Also, as I comment here, for whatever reason in this one encounter, his theme is sped up, and I don't know why. I think it's specific because it's like the last time you hear it. I don't know. Come on! Anyway, let's do this. Of course, his levels are going to be a pain in my head. There we go. I called it. I was trying to remember what he leads off with in yellow, and I'm like, wait a minute. He leads with a Sand Slash. For some reason, I was thinking like he has a Fearow or a Sand Slash in the first slot of his lead, and well, Gyarados solves them both. Hey, level 43. So what I think to have a bit of a challenge for this playthrough is I want the main team to be at level 45 by the time we start the Pokemon League, and Pikachu to be level 50. I think that's going to be the plan here. Hey, Execute, how do you feel about Fire Blast? I missed! And I get stun spored for my trouble. Stop it! Get burned! I will take that critical hit, thank you. And Ninetales means Gyarados comes back. Because we want to ride the surf. They chose not to give Ninetales a moveset that didn't have Tail Whip. Okay. Like, I know Gen 1 movesets can be a little scuffed, but come on, people. Pikachu can take this one. Thunderbolto! If this doesn't one-hit KO, I will be sad. I will be very sad! Come on! Ow! I was gonna say, if that body slam didn't KO, I would have been very sad. I do not think a body slam from Pikachu solves the problem. Tauros, get him! I missed! Dang it! And now I have to use another move to soften you up. You asked for this. Oh, I probably could have still one-hit KO'd with Hyper Beam. And now I just ate a lot of damage for no reason. Better safe than sorry. And now... It's like everyone but Alakazam got to contribute. Alakazam is probably going to be contributing a whole hell of a lot, though, for Victory Road. If I had to hazard a guess. Right. Poison is weak to Bug in Gen 1. But yeah, it's like at this point, well, actually no, it was by Selfco that you know what his evolution is. It's been a while since I recorded that part. So doing me, I guess. What? I was just careless. were you now? That loosened me up. I'm ready for Pokemon League. Ash, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya! He says I need more practice when I'm the one who kicked his ass. We really need to kick the ego out of him, but that might be for a little bit. But first, let's go heal. Okay! The team has now been all topped off, so let's go ahead and get on moving, shall we? I would also recommend not using a bike at this point because it can be very easy to, run off the edge. And you have to circle back around, just wasting your time. But let's go to... Actually, let's read the sign. Let's read the sign before I go through. Pokemon League, front gate. As I read it from the back. Haha. Oh! That is the Boulder Badge! Go right ahead! You can pass here only if you have the Cascade Badge. Oh, that is the Cascade Badge! Okay then, please go right ahead. Yup, they have, police sprites. I'm surprised these didn't get replaced with the Officer Jenny sprites. Because any previous police sprites that you would have seen up to this point were replaced with Officer Jenny, so it's neat, they added a new sprite. Anyway, Indigo Plateau. The ultimate goal of trainers. Pokemon League HQ. Also, out of all the renditions of this specific theme, I specifically like the Gen 1 version of the theme the best, and I'm not gonna speak all of these, you kind of get the point. I don't know why, but it's just, the... Oh, of course I pushed the frickin' button again. Alright. I like the way the music is specifically been composed this way. Anyway, this is weird that you get locked out of this specifically, hey, do you have... You can't even be over here if you don't have Surf. It is so dumb. Anyway, Hidden Max Ether right here. Don't forget it. I like how the Gen 1 music is in the way of the Gen 1 tempo. Is what I was trying to get at. In combination with the, the 8-bit sound of the Game Boy. My brain don't work very well right now, apparently. Also, nothing new in the grass. I will tell you this right now, it's mostly just evolved Pokemon that you've seen before. And there's one more hidden item before we go. There's a full restore right here in the rock. Please pick it up. Okay, what are we running into today? Pretty high level neat arena, all things considered. But not worth wasting a Psychic Blast on. I only have 10 of these. I want to save it for the trainers inside. Please and thank you. And then this is the final roadblock for the Earth Badge. Which means we now get to access Victory Road Gate. Or rather, just Victory Road in general. I sure hope you like annoying encounters, plus strong trainers in here. And more annoyingly, strength puzzles. Because everyone loves those, and it's the second mandatory one. Well, actually, no. Technically, this is the first and only mandatory one. You could go around to Cinnabar all the way from Pallet Town, if you really wanted to. So yeah, this is the only area, this is the only place in... There are multiple of these strength puzzles, but just Victory Road in general is the only place where strength is mandatory in the entire game to proceed. Word soup. Ugh. Anyway, this is the part where I'm just Maybe I really should have, you know, dropped my don't really buy a whole lot in the game until Victory Road a dodge to be able to have repels for this. But I guess I just trusted my ability to run away from everything. Anyway, if we can get out of the stupid encounters, which are technically worse than in Red and Blue because we do cut a few things out of here, making this an even worse place to do your grinding. There was a switch over there. We gotta push the strength boulder onto it to proceed. So if I can just, you know, walk myself around without getting an encounter every 5 friggin' steps. It's like I'm tripping on so many rocks or something, and they get really angry for some reason. Gee, I don't know why. Anyway, with that, the obstacle that was previously in our way up here is gone now. It'll reset when you reset the floor, but there's another way out of here. Plus, if I really wanted to bail, I have escape ropes. It's not a problem. But we're going to be coming up onto our first trainer in here. She's right there. But she's going to have to give me a moment because there are some items over here that I would like to get. And unfortunately, no, there isn't any, like, hidden item here or anything, even if you're just like, oh, dang it. There's no free item on that tile there, is what I'm trying to get at. And since we still have strength, heck that, why is that Zubat so high leveled? Get out of here. Anyway, you're kind of forced into picking a choice for an item, but we're just going to go back down and reset this to get them both. So there's a rare candy, and the other is item is a TM for Sky Attack. Not like I'm really going to use it, but it's there if you want it. The Pokemon on the first floor of this place are not worth grinding against, because the EXP yield is too low. I wonder if you are good enough for me. Haughty, aren't you? This may not be a good matchup for Alakazam. You're gonna get slashed to death. Everything I have basically just gets slashed, and I don't like that. I will take Payday. Let's soften you up for Hyper Beam. Or I will just crit you to death. That works too. And then send you out against the thing I was actually wanting to use you against. Because you need levels! We use the Psychic Blast to do lots of damages. And then you try to soften me up with a tail. Whoa, nah, that's a quick attack. That's gonna sting a little. At least I have Recover if I'm up against a special using foe. So we'll just wall up. I lost out! I mean, thanks for the Payday money. I'll take it. And then there's you. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Yeah, nothing but the good trainer classes here from here on in, if you couldn't have guessed. Sir, that's not a Venusaur. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to revoke your Pokemon's license to live. Wartortle. Hey, what if I just T-Wave you, recover, and then just Seismic Toss you to death? Because I just think that sounds Really... Actually, that's bad. That's really bad. I cannot allow you to live. So that bite will hurt. Ow. Not as bad as I thought, actually. Hey, let me heal that up, thank you. As the water gun does, like, no damage. And then seismic toss into the dirt. There's a level up. The effect can be really good. Except not with the set that I'm running. Chameleon, I see. Psychic Blast. Ouch. That really hurt. Eat this. Charizard? Oh boy. What if I left you to something else? Like, oh, I don't know. This Nidoking that can throw rocks at you. It is a neat sprite of Charizard, though. I will give you that. Unfortunately, rocks fall, you die. Because you are 4 times weak to that move, and you got crit. That was an overkill of the ages. I had a chance. No. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Unfortunately for me, there is always more strength to be using. Maybe against one of the random encounters, I heal up a bit. Oh, why is the game lagging? Why is the game lagging? Rocks can explode. That's a bad idea. Can I get something that doesn't explode, please and thank you? My foops. Why my foops? Hey, I can at least KO your Pokemon easily. Victory Road is the final test for trainers. Bring out your fighting types so I can drop them on the floor, please. And then this Machoke gets psychicked into the ground. Get fed into the Alakazam meat grinder. I don't even sweat the Machop all that much. Just get Thunder Waved. And then I'm just going to recover in front of your face and laugh at you. Ow! That's going to actually sting a lot. Hey, I'm going to recover in front of your face. I would normally fear that, but I'm using you as an excuse to heal up. Plus, that won't actually boost your Seismic Toss damage, idiot. Get resisted, idiot. And then we're gonna do the Seismic Toss Wars. We're just doing things in a roundabout manner where I can heal and he can't. All to conserve my Psychic PP and only letting Alakazam... Okay, that's not okay. How about you do that one more time, punk? You're just really dumping your items now, I see. Well, you're dead now. Machoka's worth using a Psychic on, because that's more experience points, because you're evolved. I'll take it. And I'm all healed up, thank you. Pikachu was on the opposite. Movement, why? Movement, why? That is a more powerful rock. I would normally fight you. But right now my PP is reserved for trainers. We are not doing the Elite Four grind just yet. I said we're not doing the grind yet. Hold on a minute. Come on. What is with my movement being so weird in here? It's like there's too many objects or something, and the game is like, I don't know how to handle this. I probably should have grabbed this earlier, but I'm just gonna do it now. TM5 is not a good one, if I recall. Yeah, it's Mega Kick. I'm gonna Mega Kick you into the garbage can. As we Mega Kick our feet and run away from everything in here. 'Cause that's just how life is. We run away, yeah! Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four? Why, yes! That is the point of this game. You mysterious juggler man. Using psychics would actually not be super great against you, unless... Oh! Hello there! I heard you like thunder waves. You're still gonna do it anyway to drop my special, and it's going to be annoying. Hey, would you like to suffer under Tauros? I heard that would be great. Especially because Tauros can take a physical hit just fine. Hey, can I paraflinch you? That'd be really funny. Hey, stop it. Get some help. I think I may still have a full heal lying around that I can get rid of that with. Thank you! Hey Flareon, could you do something mad funny? It's the same paralyzed Drowsy. Oh, you're screwed, buddy. Fire spin! And we're just gonna do this till I can bite you to death. Congratulations. You're trapped. You're just trapped. In the spinning fire. Oh. I see how this is. Death. I only paid with a little bit of my life. Why did he keep subbing in and out this Drowsy? It's worthless. But also that shows you in Gen 1 you can switch out of these moves. Again? Death. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but it's really funny. It got me a level, though! Oh, boy. Look, I'm just gonna finish you off. You have nothing you can switch to. Trainer behavior is weird, man. You got me! Anyway. I have exactly one full heal. There, now we won't have to suffer the screen flashing. Anyway, we need to get a boulder over here. Hey, can I have this item? Come on, I'll whip you! Kid, put the whip down! Actually, you're not a kid, but still. Put the whip down, idiot! Oh, balls. That's just asking to get slashed in the face. Doros, can you take it? It is a Fury Swipes. However, it was a crit, so every hit is going to crit. Yow. Well, I have one of these left, so here we go. Screw it, I take the die roll. If we kill, we kill. If we don't, we don't. Hey-oh! Hyper Beam! It is very much the delete button. I love the delete button. In fact, I love the delete button so much I want to do it twice. Critical hit, Hyper Beam. Ooh! I got whipped! Yes, you did. And I get a freebie full heal for my trouble. I will have to sort my inventory right now, because I feel like it. So y'all have to see this on screen, because I have a lack of caring in the world. I have a lack of caring, and there we go. Alright, I'll give you the look. Is Victory Road too tough? No! It's not. That is, however, a Mr. Mime, and that is annoying. Be paralyzed, idiot. Cool, you're protected against special attacks. Have a seismic toss. Because the damage I'm doing is fixed, baby! Especially when you lock up in full paralysis. Isn't that just fun? Paralysis locked to death. Get wrecked, idiot! Well done! Many trainers give up the challenge here. At a dead end? Are you sure about that? TM17 is submission. Why do they give you a free one of these? That is so weird. Anyway, let's keep going. We need to go up the ladder. Oh, wait. An item. That sounds neat. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Maybe the guy that already sped through here after I whooped his butt outside the badge check. That is an executor. Get T-waved, mate. Ow. That stings a little. Can I recover that, please? This is the Alakazam show today, boys. Well, at least until I run out of Psychic PP anyway. Ow. This is gonna be a slog. Oh, hey, it's your signature move. Throwing a barrage of crap. Yeah, I'm gonna recover that off. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now that could be a problem. Unfortunately, this is a Psychic v Psychic battle, so... this is gonna hurt more. But I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit! Full paralysis, baby, let's go! Winning fights I probably shouldn't be. A cloister, huh? We're saving Pikachu for one very specific reason. So we're gonna let Gyarados do the thunderbolting here. I could have also just Psychicked it into the ground, but eh. I thought I was going to hit myself in that 50-50, but guess I thought wrong then. And of course, unnecessary crit. We love unnecessary crits in this house. I used the wrong move, but it doesn't matter. I got out of confusion, and that's what matters. Ow. That stung a little. This is going to sting a lot. Poor Arcanine, getting drowned in a surf. Rip, bozo! The rumors were true! You beat Giovanni of Team Rocket? Why, yes! Now give me this Max Revive. I'm not gonna sweat this boulder just yet. Because we have an optional thing we can take care of in here. You did notice a bird sprite earlier as we were walking on the second floor. That's right, we have one more legendary bird to catch. Also, there's an item right here. Take your TM-47, which contains... Explosion. Because boom. Big boom. I find it really funny that they give you the TMs for both self-destruct and explosion. This is the only time self-destruct would be a TM in the series. Which is kind of sad. Anyway, we also have another trainer right here. How do I want to go about dealing with you? I'm gonna just let Gyarados lead off. If you can get through here, you could go meet the Elite Four. It's a Pokemaniac. Let's throw down, boy. Let's do this. I've actually already gone through the majority of the trainers in here. It's not like there's a ton of them. In fact, after this, there's only like 3 left and you're done. I'll take the level up, though. It's a Lapras! Bulky thing. Eat Thunderbolts. It's just gonna be a pain. 2-hit KO is good. 2-hit KO is good. Body Slams hurt, though, when they're a crit and paralysis. Parafusion, my favorite. Ow. Oh, this may not end well for Gyarados. In fact, it didn't end well at all. Hey, Tauros. Can you commit death? The answer was yes. Tauros always cleans house. Yes! Lickitung! Hello, Lickitung. We'll be seeing you not too far off from now. Let's just say that. For now, Beam of Death. That was a critical hit. R.I.P., bozo. No! Unbelievable! Believe it, dummy. Because now it's Pikachu's turn to do stuff for me. Stupid encounters getting in my way. Pikachu, we need to run from all the rocks. Goodness gracious. I'll collect this guard spec, and then we're gonna save right here. Because we have one more legendary to catch while we're, doing this. Say hello to Moltres. Probably... like, they're all good. Like, I can't say it's the worst of the three. Especially when it's throwing fire spins at you. Goodness gracious. But yeah, it only has fire spin and peck, so be careful when you're dealing with this thing. Oh, that was a crit. That's no fun. Luckily, we can switch out of that. And you're still fire spinning me. You're going to be a pain in my ass. Hey. Full paralysis, thank you. I want to use my cheese. Come on. Because now Pikachu is locked into that. Peck is also a way to... Ow, that hurts a lot. Paraflinch. Paralysis. Peck hurts. 1 HP! I think we're at the point where we can start throwing balls at you. Nope! Goodbye, Flareon. We hardly knew ya. Can Pikachu get off a double team and we can start dodging stuff, please? That was the entire point of training this Pikachu. At least you can resist the Pecks. But that means you're not locked up by Fire Spin. Which means we get more chances to dodge. Never mind, why? No cheese allowed, apparently. Well, Alakazam can at least take the Fire Spins well. But it doesn't take Peck very well. Ouch. At least I can heal up. Alakazam may be better for just face-tanking all this stuff. I'm gonna do it one more time. Better safe than sorry. Infinite PP means I don't have to worry about struggle. And I can eat fire spins for days. Like that, yes. But I am above my average on Ultra Balls, so we can just chuck balls while Alakazam continues to cook to a nice roast. That we can just recover the damage from, and it's not a problem. I don't have to waste items on this. Aside from all the items that I am wasting by missing my throws. Come on. Get the Moltres. Thank you! There we go. That That will probably be the second to last capture I do in this entire Let's Play. And now, for what I'm going to be doing next is, you know what, let's just put Alakazam up front. I am going to have to be doing some catch-up here because I would like to heal my team up. And it's just going to be a pain in the ass no matter what I do. So, for now, I'm going to grab the Sky Attack TM while I'm at it. Since I'm leaving to go heal up, I'm also going to rearrange my inventory because there's not really any more items to pick up in here. Oh, that puzzle makes things lag, and it's unfortunate. Which means I have to deal with all the encounters in here! Oh, this is gonna be a bulky episode with all my ranting about this stupid stuff, and then I have to cut out all the encounters. Pain in the ass. At least we caught all the legendary birds. And it really only took me a couple of Ultra Balls to do it. Which is pretty nice. But the rest of those Ultra Balls are now effectively useless to me. Because my only intent in buying those Ultra Balls was to get the legendary birds. Come on now. Quit harassing me while I'm... This is currently footage that's trying to be on screen. Remember to buy repels, people. Don't be like me. Buy repels. Save your sanity. Don't do what I do. Alright, Tauros. Move things out of the way, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and collect the TM. Show off that it's Sky Attack. Not my trainer card, please. I said, show off the TM for Sky Attack. Alright, now I will see you guys back at the 3rd floor after I've healed up. So, turns out when you use your bike out on the route out, you know, where Victory Road is on, it doesn't change the music. And by riding your bike into Victory Road, it lets you keep your bike movement speed, but then you don't have the bicycle theme blaring in your ears. So, that's neat. So you get to enjoy the actual cave music while you suffer from random encounters if you don't have repels. But yeah, we need to drag this boulder all the way over here so we can actually get through the 3rd floor, because I think this is a particularly cruel button because of how far you have to drag this stupid rock. And if you screw up, you have to, you know, go up and down the floor, which is going to be a pain in my ass. Leave me alone. Yeah, we need to shove the boulder all the way over to this button right here that we passed by on our way to go to Moltres. Man, Machoke's sprite, when it's silhouetted out like that, looks like a freaking blob. It's kind of funny, actually. Alright, now we can actually proceed, for Pete's sake. This Onyx is going to be like a higher... Yeah, it's almost level 50, but it does give you a whole lot of experience, so it's not worth it. Alright, there's going to be... This particular trainer here, she has a Chansey, and I want to make sure that Flareon is the one to get the KO. Because I will be training my team members up in between episodes, and Flareon is going to have the toughest time to train in here between the rock types over here, and then there's the water types that are in the water that got changed up to Poliwag and Poliwhirl in yellow, and they're in the high 40s. Like like mid-40s, I should actually say. So that's easy enough for Pikachu to train up on. But you get the point. Training a Flareon around here is just going to be awful. Absolutely bad. Sure, Nidoking, why not? Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Well, goodness you, in about 10-ish years' time or so, VGC would start being a thing. Oh, hey, I could rock slide you. And that way I wouldn't get spored in the face. That would be nice. I get leech life instead. I can survive that at least. Yeah, we throw more rocks. The freaking Cordyceps parasite. That got you a level, I'll take it. That's a dugong. That's a dugong. Tauros, kill. This is the part where we initiate Hyper Beam shenanigans. Oh my goodness, you actually lived. Who'da thunk it? But I only took one headbutt in the face. All I have to do is step on you. Oh! Never mind, I don't have to shoot lasers at you. If I'm just gonna crit all day, that's hilarious! There's the Chansey. Flareon, you need experience real bad. And Chansey just so happens to give the most amount of his experience in the entire game. It also happens to have the most HP of any Pokemon in the entire game at a base 250. Yeah, that's 200 HP right there. You failed! But then you succeeded at not giving me a level. Oh dear, how much do you need now? Oh, you need a lot. Except one of these trainers coming up actually has grass types, so we might be able to do that. I mean, Machoke is not entirely a blob, but still. I forget which one has the grass types. I think it's the woman who has the grass types. Because the other has water types. And that's how we get Flareon to level 42. I'll show you just how good you are. Right, she's trying to be condescending. Let's do this. You have the grass types. Here we go. Because you should have the entire Bellsprout line. Get roasted. Like, if I did only 2 hits, that would have been fine. I could have just used Bite to do the rest. Oh. Well, the strategy remains the same. We fire spin until the deed is done. The attack continues. I think I could probably bite the rest of that HP away. Yep! We are not swapping for anything, baby! Finish off that Bellsprout. There's level 42. Hell no. Why would I want to learn a poison move? That's just bad. Because I have rare candies in my bag now, we're going to let something else get the experience for this. And I deem it to give to Alakazam, because you're part poison. That sprite is weird. Why are you front-facing? It doesn't make you look bulbous like you should be. Get out of my face! That also gave Alakazam a level. I'll take it. And then for this last guy, I will let Pikachu get some experience, because I know you have water types. Only the chosen can pass here. Art thou a fool? Wilt thou suck? Alright, fuckboy, let's go. We'll throw my electric rat at you and see what happens. It's probably not going to one-hit KO, and Pikachu's just going to eat an ass-load of damage from this. Hello, one-shot! Thank you, Pikachu. Thank you for getting good. Even though your special is abhorrently low. We just need to plow through with whatever we can, because this is the choice I have made for myself. Cool, you used a move I literally do not care about. Get Thunderbolted, idiot. Blastoise! Same as the rest. Get Thunderbolted, idiot. Ooh! That looks like you're gonna take a whole trip to your dad because you chose to use an item. Goodbye, sucker! I don't believe this! All trainers here are headed to the Pokémon League. Be careful. Except you two were the final trainers in my way. And it is now time that I can just throw whatever PP I have left in this video at grinding stuff. So I can get necessary experience to grind stuff up, and actually getting about 1,000 isn't bad in the slightest. But Gyarados is going to be the one to probably take care of everything else. And at the very least, on screen, I'm going to show you the goal that I want to get everyone but Pikachu to. Pikachu gets to go to level 50, but everyone else is allowed to go to level 45. That is going to be my plan, so I don't try and, you know, like, waste all of my time. Because it's still going to take a while to grind everybody up a bit. I mean, like, Alakazam and Tauros only get to grind, like, a level, but the others are going to have to grind, like, a few. So that'll suck a little bit. Anyway, weenies like you do not deserve to be thrown into the EXP grinder. And we'll show you what happens with a level 49 Onix and why it's not worth it to fight these things. At the very least, you know, compared to the evolved Pokemon that are around here, yeah, you only get like 700, whereas the Golbat gives you like 1,000. Anyway, we need to push a boulder down a hole. If you didn't do the Seafoam Islands, you'd be like, what the hell am I doing here? Anyway. Let's hop on the bicycle to show off that. Oh wait, no, this area just also overwrites your bicycle music. What the hell? That's weird. Anyway. If it's an evolve... Actually, you know what? everything goes into the meat grinder at this point. Who am I kidding? I am going, like, in between episodes, I said I'm going to be doing the grind, so we gotta do the grind. With everything else that's in the way now that all the trainers are done. And as you can see, weenies usually aren't worth the PP. So that's normally why I run from them, because it's just like the efficiency of the amount of experience points you get per PP used. Anyway, I solved the puzzle while I was yapping. Yeah, we're not using you to level up. But I will be on this floor to specifically do leveling up. If the game can actually throw me something worthwhile instead of a rock. In fact, you're irritating me enough you get a surf in the face. Why not? Good grief. Eat that. I give him like 500 something experience. Anyway, there's a full restore right here on your way out. Don't forget to grab that. We're finally out of Victory Road, and if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was in this game or a different game, but I thought there was like one more like hidden item, but I forget exactly where it is. I think I keep mistaking this for Fire at Leaf Green, where they do hide an item over here. It's muddling up my memory. Anyway, we finally made it to the Indigo Plateau. And they give you one last, like, checkpoint to heal up. Do any trading if you want to. There's also a shop here that's just the best one in the game, because they sell all the good stuff. So, you know, like Hyper Potion, Max Potion, Full Restore, Revive, Full Heal, Ultra Balls if you want them, that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna, you know, do my little bit of grinding. So, you know, we'll get Nidoking and Tauros 2 levels, and Alakazam and Gyarados a level, and Pikachu 4 levels. Because Pikachu kind of really needs the stats, to be honest. This is what we get for taking Pikachu, of all things, into the endgame. But we will tackle that next time. So with that, I'm Nick, and I will see you guys next time.